Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS. Woo! It's a really long name, but that's because this is actually a upgraded version of the TicWatch Pro 3. So I've been using this watch for a good 2 weeks now, and since I've been using it, I've been trying to figure out and think to myself like, hey, do I really need a watch, and how is it useful? And on top of that, what can this really do that my phone can't do, right? So as a person who's never owned a smartwatch before, I figured, you know what, this is a pretty good opportunity to try it out and see what's so cool about it. What am I missing out on, right? As a delivery driver for FedEx, since I've been using this watch, I found that it's pretty interesting to just glance every so often at how many steps I've taken. Like right now, I've already done 148 steps this morning. That's not a lot. But you might be wondering, so what? Like, who cares about how many steps you take every day? Well, to me personally, I'm pretty goal oriented. So every day I challenge myself like, hey, I have this many stops to complete today at work and I want to finish by this time. And now that I have this watch to show how many steps I've taken, it's pretty interesting to see what's my average step count per day. And so what's really special about this watch is that Mobvoi has their own ecosystem of apps that allows you to track all this information. So you can download the Mobvoi app, connect it to your watch, and this is really the heart of what makes this super unique. On the app, it'll give you two important readings, your mental fatigue and energy level. It'll track your sleep pattern, your heart rate, blood oxygen levels. And what's cool is that all this information is saved on a daily basis. I could look at yesterday and it says I was active for 9 hours. Oh, it says I was active for 15 hours, exercised for 41 minutes, and I took 16,000 steps. Up here I could tap on week and it'll show how much I averaged every day. So here you can see my goals is 10,000 steps every day. And for about 5 days, is that 5 days? I'm gonna say 5 days in a row, I did over 10,000 steps. Pretty cool. Another cool feature about this app is it tracks your sleep pattern. It shows you how long you've slept. So last night I slept 7 hours and 34 minutes. It gives you a rating, 95% sleep quality. Pretty cool. And then you get this little graph. It shows when you're awake, REM sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep. Outside the Mobvoi app, there's some cool things you can do on the watch itself. It actually has the Google Play Store. So you can download apps like Messages by Google. So you could text people back through your phone if you have an Android phone. Unfortunately, I have an iPhone, so it works, but I'm not able to make calls or text people on my watch. But I can still read social media notifications and text messages on my watch. I just can't reply. Also in the Play Store, you can download different watch faces. So if you look, I could tap and hold, change the face. I could download more. Some cost money, a lot of them are free. Or you can download this app called Facer. And Facer is just a really big platform of different watch faces if you want to check them out. Well, anyways, on the watch interface, if you drag down, this is kind of like a navigation menu that you would have on your phone. So you got airplane mode, you can access settings. I really like this feature right here where you could ping your phone just in case you can't find it. You have Google Wallet right here. I set it up and it got really annoying because it would keep asking me to enter a PIN, like an unlock code, and I just didn't want to do that because I already had the watch on my wrist. I just want to look at the time and not have to unlock it every time I want to use my watch. On the home screen, if you swipe left, this is gonna open your tiles. So it's kind of like a quick access to apps. If you want to add or remove some, you just tap and hold on the face and see, you can see all the different tiles and you can add a tile. There's pretty much a tile for every app you have installed. If you swipe to the right, this is gonna open Google Voice. Let's see. Tell me a joke.
What's a pig's favorite karate move? A pork chop.
If you drag up, this is gonna give you all your notifications, text messages, social media. To access all the apps installed on this watch, just tap on this upper crown right here, and you'll see all of the apps installed. There's actually a lot. If I recall correctly, there's 31 apps that comes pre-installed. About half of them are Mobvoi's exercise apps, and the other half is Google's exercise apps. So you pretty much have two of each app. One is just Google, and one is Mobvoi. Now onto the hardware. This watch came out about 2 years ago, late 2021, and at the time it had the best chipset, which is a Snapdragon 4100 dual processor by Mobvoi. Pretty much one processor is for the watch, and the second processor is for when you're in essential mode, which will help prolong the battery life and use a lot less resources to keep the watch going. The whole body of the watch has been upgraded from the TicWatch Pro 3. You get the Gorilla Corning glass, which is scratch resistant and fingerprint resistant. As long as I've been using it, I've never really noticed any fingerprints or smudges. And if I did, it's super easy to wipe off with my shirt. The watch body is military grade 810G, which means it's passed 27 different tests and it meets the military standard of durability. Even the watch band's rubber strap has been upgraded. It's called floral rubber, which is very resistant and stronger than most rubbers. It's also resistant to oxidation, so it's not going to get discolored over time with the heat and whatnot. When this watch was released, it was directly competing with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. I don't know why these watches have long names. They just do. But the TicWatch Pro 3 could last up to 72 hours, whereas the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic will last about 40 hours. So at the end of the day, this is still just a watch. And so, is this really something that you need in your life? I would say it's subjective. I mean, I like that it makes a few things really convenient. For example, when I'm listening to music on my Bluetooth speaker, usually you'll have to find your Bluetooth speaker and press the buttons to change music, or you have to pull out your phone and change your music through your phone. But let's say you're working out or something, or you're just busy and your hands are tied, right? Well, I like how you can just easily just go on your watch and just change it just like that.
See ya.
Pretty cool. Another thing, this may just be me, but I feel like I constantly check my phone for no reason at all. And let's say I do get a notification, it's really easy to just glance at my watch and see what it is, because I didn't realize how much effort it takes to pull out your phone from your pocket and to look at a notification, because this weighs a lot more than something that's already on your wrist all day. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's my take on the TicWatch Pro Ultra GPS. Keep in mind, this isn't the latest model. I think they have the TicWatch Pro 5 out right now. So if you're thinking about getting a smartwatch and want to save some money, this is a good option. Or if you want to get the latest, nicest tech, the TicWatch Pro 5 is the latest thing out. But alright guys, that's gonna do for this video. If you have any more questions about this product, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah! Alright, deuces.